So just a highlight of today's video, right? First off, we know that coming June 25th, English proficiency is completely being forced on a federal level. And so, watch out for that. But on that, they said that President Trump was going to also push for checking out on non-domicile CDLs, making sure that the people driving a truck have earned a CDL and deserve to drive a truck in America. So states have been pushing hard and looking into that. And because of that, they found out a big scheme that Cuba Max was doing with one of the counties in Florida and giving up to 1,000 CDLs to truck drivers that did not earn them.
Here you've got hundreds of aliens that are cheating, that are breaking the law, that are buying driver's licenses without taking the test, getting on the roads, putting everybody in danger.
Right. And number two is, people have been sending me articles from FreightWaves and other sources stating that in the last 2 days, over 2 trucking companies have filed for bankruptcy. So we're in this weird time right now where the rates are down, companies aren't sustaining, and some people believe it's the brokers. Other people believe that it's other drivers driving the rate down. And some of that is attested to, drivers that shouldn't be driving a truck, making money in America and doing it the wrong way. What's going on, Mutha Truckers? Welcome to Mutha Trucker News. Email us at muthatruckernews@gmail.com.
This investigation is continuing to be ongoing and will expand statewide as we work to identify those who receive licenses illegally and hold all parties accountable. A search warrant was executed yesterday at a business in Callaway called Cuba Max, which is involved in processing immigration documents. To those who think that they can compromise public safety for profit, know this: we will find you, we will bring you to justice. And to the people of Bay County, I want you to know we are committed to preserving the integrity of our institutions and the safety of our roads. Thank you, and I'd now like to turn it over to our Attorney General.
Thank you, Sheriff. It's good to be in Bay County. This county is certainly blessed to have great law enforcement and leaders. I commend the Sheriff and Tax Collector Chuck Perdue on working so well with state law enforcement, Homeland Security, and all of our law enforcement partners to ensure that we could bust these guys. Here you've got hundreds of aliens that are cheating, that are breaking the law, that are buying driver's licenses without taking the test, getting on the roads, putting everybody in danger.
Police seized $120,000 in U.S. currency from the homes of arrested employees as part of the investigation. Cuba Max was a company that processed immigration documents, and Cuba Max acted as the referral source for those seeking to obtain driver licenses fraudulently. So directing them to local DMVs, a search warrant was executed at Cuba Max to obtain evidence of the scheme. So basically, a lot of truck drivers that shouldn't be driving a truck got caught up, and they said up to 1,000 drivers. Just in the last few days, 2 trucking companies have filed for bankruptcy. Now, according to the Safer Score, Deutsche Truckload employed over 60 drivers and operated 57 power units, and the company transported general freight, fresh products, liquid gases, meat, chemicals, refrigerated food, beverages, and paper products, right? But that's one company on Sunday. Now, another company as well filed for bankruptcy today. It says Orlando, Florida-based trucking company GD Transport LLC also filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection in the Middle District of Florida on Monday afternoon. GT Transport had up to 49 creditors and has up to 1 to 10 million in estimated assets. The company has 1 to 10 million in estimated liabilities. So this company right here had only 16 drivers and 16 power units, and the company hauled general freight, metal, building materials, fresh produce, grain, U.S. mail, commodities, beverages, paper products, farm supplies, and construction items. So overall, 2 companies in the last few days have declared Chapter 11 bankruptcy. And so when you look at this here, and with the news of Florida working really hard and finding out that there was some shady business happening in their county, this is a big problem. Mutha Truckers, comment down below. How many of you believe that the low rates is because there's a lot of truck drivers that have a CDL that shouldn't be driving a truck, and they're driving down rates?
these were intentional acts of corruption where individuals paid bribes in exchange for skipping critical safety evaluations. The investigation also led us to arrest 5 additional individuals who are acting as brokers running local businesses that claimed to assist with immigration paperwork, but instead arranged illegal transactions and funneled aliens from as far away as Miami to obtain licenses fraudulently. Let me be clear that putting untested, unqualified drivers, especially those with commercial licenses, on our roads is an unacceptable risk to every family in this state. These licenses were essentially sold, not earned. That means we have individuals on the road, possibly operating tractor trailers, who never demonstrated the basic skills to do so safely. It's not a paperwork issue. It's a direct threat to highway safety and a betrayal of the public trust. The scope of this investigation: yesterday we seized over $120,000 in illicit proceeds tied to this operation. Evidence suggests that hundreds, if not more than 1,000 fraudulent driver's licenses were issued as part of this scheme. It's been ongoing for over 2 years, and this investigation is continuing to be ongoing and will expand statewide as we work to identify those who receive licenses illegally and hold all parties accountable. Individuals that we arrested, the tax collector employees, are Bansele Velazu, age 37, of Panama City, charged with 9 counts of DMV employee issuing a fraudulent ID, which is a felony, and 9 counts of official misconduct. Demetrius Smith II, age 30, of Panama City, on 8 counts of DMV issuing a fraudulent ID and 8 counts of official misconduct. And additional charges are anticipated as each fraudulent driver's license can result in additional charges. The intermediaries that we arrested, who were the individuals that the aliens would contact, and they would be referred to our 2 tax collector employees, were a Nirbus Rosales, age 37. She was arrested on 24 counts of principal to DMV fraud and 24 counts as a principal to official misconduct. Leonardo Gutierrez, age 32, of Panama City, 7 counts of principal to DL fraud and 7 counts of official misconduct. Hung Du, age 58, of Panama City, on 36 counts of principal to fraud and 36 counts of official misconduct. Esbredia Para, age 44, Panama City, 7 counts of principal to DL fraud and 7 counts of principal to official misconduct. Zola Gonzalez Pena, age 38, 12 counts. Also arrested but not identified as operating as an intermediary was Myrna Fernandez of Panama City on a charge of unlawful possession of a driver's license. It's believed that Fernandez obtained her driver's license fraudulently yesterday, paying to receive a passing grade on her exam in the skills exam.